Today, the blog sees us in Sydney, Australia. Sydney is my old hometown. For those of you who are unaware, and can't tell by my strange accent, I used to live here and actually worked not far from where I am today for several years. You know, compared to a lot of countries, Australia is a relatively new country in terms of current civilization. We're kind of old in terms of the indigenous people, with one of the oldest cultures in the world, I believe, with the Aboriginal peoples. Today I want to talk about quality of service, and I want to just give you a little example of something that wasn't quality of service. Yesterday on the way from the airport to the hotel, I saw an experience that was kind of interesting. In the taxi we turned right to head towards Sydney, and lo and behold, somebody decided to go across double lines and do a U-turn in the middle of a main thoroughfare. Ironically enough, they were hit from behind and by oncoming traffic, and it was almost like they were doing it deliberately. The taxi driver made an interesting comment, one of which I've reflected on overnight, and that is, you can't set up a process for total stupidity. And absolutely, that's what it was. It was absolute and total stupidity. You do the right things, you educate people, you give them a good education, you prove their education by indeed taking them through a certification. They're certified and being able to drive, and then they have a total meltdown and just make this silly mistake for whatever reason. No amount of process is really going to stop that. It's unfortunate but true. So we could take a process or mitigate the risk of it happening in the future by potentially, putting a barrier in between the two lanes, so on and so forth. But I suspect the person probably just forgot a bag or something at the airport and turned around. Same is true in service management. We can do many things to stop incidents, but incidents are going to happen. We need to understand that these incidents are an impact on service, but rather than put up huge barriers, I think sometimes a bit more education and correction is a better way to go about it. So today, it's the end of the day, we're getting close, spring is definitely coming here in Sydney. I hope you've enjoyed these few moments and views of Sydney, and enjoy it. Next blog will probably be from from Brisbane, and I hope you really enjoy that. So from me, I'm going to go and have a nice cup of tea, and then move on from there, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.